Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to cover a database concept in Android Studio. So like how we can store our data at a particular online storage so that we can easily access from there, as well as we can easily store data with the help of our application. So for a database storing purpose, there are different ways. Initially we will cover the Firebase part, and after that we will cover the MySQL part. So, if you don't know about the Firebase is nothing but online database provided by Google. It is a NoSQL type of database, means there are no rows and columns format. Basically, the data is stored in a tree structure manner. So, as in front of your screen, you can see how the data can be stored in the Firebase format or in a Firebase. So basically Firebase is a free tool. So for while learning the Android as well as for making a small project, it is a best choice to go for it. Also, you can build your commercial projects on the Firebase as well, but it has some limitations, so we have to go through that limitation particularly. So initially in this video we will cover a basic introduction and the setup of the Firebase, and in few more videos we will cover how to store data, how to retrieve the data, as well as how to work with multiple data, like list of data, and so on. So with the help of Android Studio we will develop a small application at the end of our this series. Like we will create a simple application that stores student information, retrieves the number of students, as well as edit the student records, as well as displays all student. And we will do some advanced things with the database, like searching functionality, sorting and filtering kind of stuff. So let's begin. So let me open the first Under Studio. So I will create a new project for this one. So as you can see, after the new update of Android Studio you will get a lot of option. So basically this is activity nothing but Jetpack Compose. It is another thing I will cover in the new videos or another videos. So for right now just select empty views activity. Okay, so you can see here empty views activity, then click on next. Then simply here you can type your application name. So Firebase tutorial, then you can provide your package name as you want, where you want to store. Then select the language as of your choice, like Kotlin or Java. So I will be doing it here in Java, but for now better purpose start learning Kotlin. It will be helpful for you, because also the Google that is developed Android Studio is moving towards everything in Kotlin. So in future they will only prefer Kotlin rather than Java for Android development. So okay, let's wait for some time to build our project. It will take some time when you are initial building our project. But while building you can see there is one error will occur, because like in the newer version of Android SDK there are few requirements for the JDK. So okay, so as you can see the error appeared. I will show you the error. So basically error is nothing but it cannot find the class path of build.gradle files, right? So basically it means the Android Studio not able to locate the JDK, that is Java Development Environment, for our particular project. So to do that manually we can just simply go to files, then here we can go to settings. Then in that you can go to the build execution deployment here. Then in the build tools you can see the Gradle. Okay, so inside the Gradle you can just simply select the different JDK what you want. I will go with Oracle one and click on apply, and then okay. So after that just click on the try again button, so it will try to rebuild our Gradle and whole project. And it should not cause any other issues, otherwise we will need to look onto that. Okay, great. So basically our initial project build successful. As you can see 18 seconds were taken, right? Okay, So now this is our like normal basic structure of Android Studio, as you might know. So to integrate a Firebase, we have two different methods, right? So basically in the first method you can do like simply go with here and type Firebase. So you can see in tools section there is a Firebase section. If you click on that, our assistant will be open. So from here you can see the different features of Firebase provided, like uh, Crashlytics, Test Lab, app distribution, cloud messaging, in-app messaging, dynamic links. And if you go up there, you can see the authentication, real-time storage, cloud storage, Firebase database, or you can see cloud functions, ML, these kind of advanced things. But for our particular use, we are going to use real-time database. In next video, we will be covering authentication, as well as in some part we will cover the cloud storage also. Okay, so real-time database and cloud firestore are the two ways of storing a text format data. And cloud storage, it is used for files like document files, images, videos, media files, etc, kind of things. And authentication is nothing but like for particular authentication for our application, in Firebase it has a separate section. So you can authenticate with the help of email, or with the help of your mobile number, or with the help of other things like Google login, LinkedIn, and etc kind of things. So yeah, so here is the basic way. And another way is that you need to go to your browser and type Firebase. So I will just type clean. So okay, then here click on the first website. So here you can see the different features, the information about Firebase and all the things. And if you want to go with the console, select on go to console button. Okay, so then these are some of my old projects I have done. You can select your Gmail account as well from here. Okay, so here are my some of another projects. So when you are going with a new project, just click on the add project section. Then here you will be asked for your what you can say, like app name. And when you provide your app name, like I want simple Firebase tutorial. Okay, so it will just simply uh, added our name. Then it will ask for Google Analytics part. So at that time you can just set it as enable, but for our purpose we can just disable. This will help to monitor your different things, like how much data is integrated, how much data is available on runtime, like these kind of analytics features will be available. So for right now our purpose it is not needed, so I am disabling that. And when you click on the create project part, you can successfully create a project. So it will take a few minutes or few seconds, and it will basically create our project. So while at that time you can also do it from the tools section, right? So from here you can also create like create project in Firebase, or select the existing project while attaching your app. So Firebase provides us the three different or multi-platform support, that is Android, iOS, web, etc. So basically, as you can see here, we can get the different uh, apps that supported by Firebase. One is iOS. So basically Apple devices are also supported, Android devices are also supported, as well as web devices. And another part is Unity and Flutter. So for our purpose we are going with Android. So like now suppose you have a application which requires both user from Android and iOS need to store data at a one particular location. So at that time you can use this kind of databases for your easiness. Okay, so for our next part, what we gonna do, we will add our application. So you need to add the application here, so that Firebase and your Android app will be linked together to work together, right? So for that we will be adding it from our studio itself, so it will be easy for us, and it's kind of a few steps. Okay, so now what I just want, like, now suppose I want authentication. Okay, so there are different authentication format, but we want to use the email format, so it is not available over here. We have to manually do from here itself. So before that, we can do one thing, like, we will add our real-time database. Okay, so here you can simply click on get started with real-time database. So now the different steps or different format to be followed will be provided. So at the first you need to connect your Firebase to our Android app. So just click on connect to Firebase button. It will open up the page for you, so you can, like, simply click on your particular account and then click on our particular project. So now as you can see, rather than doing all things manually, it will automatically try to uh, provide our Android package name and connect our project to Android successfully. So it will ask you to connect. So basically our Android app is now connected. So we can just simply click on this close button, and if we go to our console back then and we will refresh the console, you can see our app is added over here, and there is a slightly change. So if you go to your app, then or you can change the project directory, then here you might see the new file that is connected, so that is google services.json. So this file helps us, all the configuration related to Firebase is stored in the particular file. So this file is a reference point, or you can say important configuration is stored in that particular file. Okay, so if you do this, like, with the help of assistant feature, so it will be that easy. But if you go with, like, adding an app, then you need to provide your package name, a few details of your app, and then you need to download this json file and manually put in your app directory. So rather than doing this, it is by default provided in this format, like with the help of assistant. Okay, so for right now we have successfully connected our app to the Firebase. So for this particular video, I think this is the basic enough introduction of the Firebase, and in the later video we will connect our a real-time database as well, and we will proceed with how we can store data in Firebase with the help of input box and a button. So yeah, this is it for the its first video of a new series, and share and subscribe if you like the video, as well as like the video, and do tell your friends about the new series coming up, so they can also learn the Firebase with you as well. And thanks for joining to this video. We will soon bring the new video.